Good afternoon, you guys. Rimu here. Thank you for the previous comments. Been a long time. I was able to run away from work today, so I will be go ahead and go over the new Braver skill tree. Well, not new, kind of out of it already. I haven't been playing for very long. I was done with the code. I was supposed to do it the week before, but then I caught the fever. Then I delayed it until this week. And yes, today's Chinese New Year, so Happy New Year, you guys, if you're Chinese. Or if you guys celebrate the lunar calendar, Happy New Year. I celebrate it, so yeah, Happy New Year to me too. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna go through is the new Braver. Did I just say Braver when I just start? Never mind, the Bouncer. You get it. Whatever. It's the new skill tree right here, this new thing over here for the dual blades. Because of this, so now you're actually kind of split in between if you're going full crit or if you're actually gonna go bouncer main. Which for me right now, I am actually lenient towards the bouncer main and going like a braver sub or hunter sub instead of going fighter. I mean, previously on a previous video, I said about going fighter on main and bouncer on sub was because this thing wasn't here, and a break stance was just a piece of crap. But with this here right now, it's viable. You actually get the 45% from the break stance. I mean, it's okay, but if you are doing, like, for example, like what? Like Dark Vows, so like where everything's just like evil and everything's scared of light, go ahead and go back to the elemental stance with the fighter main. You'll actually have a lot higher of a damage spike. But if you're running something like Ultimate, the new Ultimate, obviously you guys seen it, it's a lot of fun. It's actually pretty boring right now because everyone just like hunting the, you know, this whatever you guys call it in English, anga. Everybody's just hunting that and you're forgetting everything else. So it's okay if you're doing that, that's fine. Just go ahead and go with the elemental stance and then go fighter main. It works as well. But what I'm here to show you actually is the other way to play Braver today with the new break stance D bonus, SD bonus, right? The stance, the destruction bonus, whatever it's called. So this is how the skill tree is pretty much laid out. If you're going, obviously, I mean main, but you know, I am level 75, but I am missing 1 point here is because I was stupid and actually put one on field remain. But you get another point anyways, just for leveling up. You get extra skill X cubes they call it now. And you can switch it in for another 1 point, and which you'll be fine. You'll be fine here. Obviously, you're gonna run dual blades, critical fear, everything's the same. Nothing changes. You know, fever, full on fever, and everything. Break stance, stands up as critical. Then you have this thing right here. And you're running. This is your main. This is pretty much how your new skill tree is supposed to look like now. If you're actually running bouncer main on S attack, obviously, but not on T attack. Then you're gonna run something like a hunter maybe. Or Braver. Braver is actually pretty fun. I did run a Braver quite a few times. Oh, this is the weak stance. This is for Ranger. This is the Ranger Braver build. This is the Braver on sub. And yeah, you just can look through it. You actually get a lot of extra skill points left over for bringing Braver on sub because it's such like a main focus skill tree with the the katana combat and everything. You don't really need the charge because if you're running on dual blades, you never charge anyways, so you don't need charge. Obviously, if you're running katana, which is okay, I mean, you can run it. I do have the katana on, but I never got back into katana after they, nerfed the Shunka. So I never got back into it. I mean, a lot of people are still running it. They think it's a lot of fun, but I just say, you know what, forget it. I'll stick with the new bouncer stuff. So none of that right here, but obviously, average stance. I mean, you can run weak stance if you're confident enough to hit the weak spot every single time. Which I have, if you can do that, that's great. Go ahead and run the weak stance. It's a lot better. But this is pretty much what your stance looks like if you're actually running Braver on a sub with the bouncer main. The other option is everybody likes to just go with the, the hunter. Don't worry about the names over here. I haven't changed it. There was some from a long time ago. Like full defense damage on katana, fighter main stats. That's the name, but right now the skill tree is all reset. It's a complete something else now. Obviously, JA bonus, Fury stance, Fury critical because you are running bouncer. You're gonna need the critical anyways. JA bonus 2, Fury stand combo up, S1 up, S2 up. Oh wow, there's Okay, yeah, I'll go do that in a bit. But yeah, you get the idea. This is the tree, and Iron Whale never give up. So let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see how it works out. Cause you know, I haven't messed with it honestly, like overall, but I think the damage is actually not gonna be that high. But just for your sake and everybody's sake, for my sake, because I know I'm gonna suck, and it's running Tower 2. Tower 2 is just pretty much everything darker, so gonna go ahead and run Bouncer on the sub tree. So subclass, Bouncer, main class. I'll go with a fighter. Okay. Skill tree for fighter. Ah, right, this one. Critical strike. Sub Bouncer. Some break stance. You know what? Should I? Is both of them on break stance? Yeah, both of them are. Okay, never mind. You know what? Forget it. Let's just go ahead and go with the Bouncer main then. The damage is going to be a lot lower, but you know what? Who cares? I'm going to go with Hunter. I tried the Braver. I thought it was okay. The damage is actually pretty steady output-wise, but kind of low. I'm going to go ahead and try out the Hunter. I mean, the Braver average attack was around like 2k-ish, 2.5k-ish, maybe. That was your average attack. So let's go ahead and run the Bouncer Hunter on S attack and see what we get. This is block 1. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna copy. Okay, give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out all of these for new stuff. Wait. Wrong tree. Ha 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 ha. You guys did not see that. And why is there no Fury stance on? What am I doing wrong? No. Okay, there we go. Hunter, skill tree. Wait, Bouncer, that's the Hunter skill tree. There it is. Okay, that's better. Now, there it is. Okay. Alright, am I set? Yeah, I'm set. Okay. Don't ask why I leave one open, I just do. I never figured out why either, but you know, I just leave it there. Where's the shortcake? I'll put shortcake on just for the heck of it. That is the one that gives you S attack, right? Forget it, I'm not even gonna look. I got too much cake, I'll eat it anyways. I'll make my guild leader mad because I'm eating cake. Whatever. Yeah, let's see. Oh, and by the way, I hope you guys like the new music. If you guys don't know who this is, it's a not very famous artist, but to me, I love it. I love her. The music name is, the artist is called Mimei. Has some very unique music. It's kind of Japanese stylish, kind of. Then it's got that weird twist. It's nice. I mean, you'll hear repeated several times because I have one album right now. I bought the other albums, but they're on their way, and I haven't heard much of them. I heard a few of them. I liked it, so I'll be playing these, like all the new albums from now on. Well, now every now and then I'll just mix it in with the other stuff. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of hearing Mabinogi music, so every single time I do a recording, anyways. So let's go ahead and get this started. We have what, 12 minutes, so I'll go ahead and just explain the skills, I guess. Yeah, sounds good. So, skill set. Right. Yeah, also one more thing I forgot to tell you. I always forget to set that skill set. You know, you can set your loadout now and everything. I keep on forgetting to do it. I haven't played in a long time, so I'm doing this all over again. But mainly, this is what your skill set pretty much looks like. You're just gonna run 2 skill trees. The other skills are not that useful. I mean, people are asking me, you know, what skills, when are you supposed to be using it? How should I use it? When do I use what? This one right here, the one with the crosses, it's not suggested. I don't recommend it. You're just dashing left and right, and you never hit your target. It's usually just a single target based PA, so not really, you know, the best for overall. Yes, mine's only level 16, but consider your PP, you know, your damage output, it's really not that great compared to everything else. Now this one right here, this is probably the most popular one everybody uses. It's the dispersion strike, dispersion strike, whatever it's called. This is one that everybody uses. It's very popular. What it is, you just take off, go ahead and take a jump, then you just go ahead and activate the skill. The cool thing about this skill is you're flying pretty much. You're just flying, and obviously bouncer with the buff, the S attack, the shift and the D band buff. The shift buff increasing your attack by 5% if you're in the air. D band buff increases your PP regen by +3 for every single normal hit you hit. Normal hit including your that also includes your photon blades, the little blades. What they're called, the photon blades from the gear. So this one's actually pretty useful. You can actually chain loop this with the with your shift, which is like throwing out the blades in direction while you shift and you move. You can actually spam this left and right, back and forth with this, and you actually stay in the air longer than you actually can expect. I'll show it to you guys later in a bit. And the other one is the other one, right? It's called the Heavenly Kite in English, right? Heavenly Kite. Oh, okay, this one's out. It's actually level 17. I'll be damned. This one's actually pretty fun. It's very good for single target. A lot of damage, and it actually has an upward cutting motion. So this one actually allows you to stay in the air as well, single target mode. Unlike the previous dispersion strike right here, this is for actually mobbing. Like, you know, in TD, there's a lot of mobs coming at you. Just go ahead and jump and fly around with that skill. You'll stay in the air for like a good 10 to 20 seconds, depending on if you're actually using the gear or not. With that on, you can actually wipe out a lot of like the little mobs. But if you're fighting big bosses, this is probably your best bet right here, the Heavenly Kite. It's one of your best like single target skills. Not against big bosses, like mini bosses, or like heavy, I guess you can say heavy health, heavily armored units, like with a lot of health and everything. Single target, this one's probably the best one out right now for dual blades. Also, this one right here, the one where you draw a little star and you throw at the other guy, looks kind of cool. Not really worth it. Damage output, it's not that bad. It's okay. It's acceptable, but you're staying still the most of the time, man. You're just like, you're standing still. You're in the fight with everybody just like looking at you, and it's like, you just want to move. So you don't want to be the guy sitting there just to get hit. So this one, I don't really recommend it either. It's not a great skill to have. There's a lot more options with the other skills you can use, and there's a lot of movement. The hit count, and the hit count and damage wise, it's not that great of a difference from the other skills. So I don't recommend using this one at all. The other one is right here, the Starting Fall, or whatever it's called. Starting Fall. Yeah, I guess that's close enough. This skill right here, it's actually used every now and then, believe it or not. Yes, you do a little, stylish motion. You draw little blades around you and you flap in the air all of a sudden. It's actually more or less used for escape, going upwards, escaping. Or the other time you use it is actually to get your air. Like, you're fighting bosses pretty high up. You actually have to use this skill every now and then. But it's really like, boss based, situational based. So most of the time, like 90% of the time, you're not even going to use this skill at all. It's not that great. Obviously, then you have this last skill, which is ridiculous, by the way. I counted the last time I counted 36 hits. If I'm not mistaken, you guys can correct me. I believe it was 36, if I counted it right. That's how many times you hit with this skill. And it's best for stational mobs, like stational bosses, everything that stays still. This one will hit your target and it will hurt. So this one every now and then, that's why I have it on here for only one base right here. Because I know every now and then you're actually going to use it against the little bosses. This one's actually very, very useful. So your main three skills are going to be these three. Every now and then you're going to throw in one of these for I guess the turtle, rock bears maybe, stuff like that. You guys want to hit on the face instead. Instead of hitting the butt or the stomach or the arms or whatever, you want to hit the face. You got to jump up. You can't jump up high enough. You want to use the boots. You switch the boots and you switch it back. It becomes a pain in the butt. You might as well just use this and just flap in the air in one shot and just go from there. So this is the skill that you're going to use against bosses with the weak points a little bit higher up than usual, that you cannot hit by simply just jumping once. So that's pretty much it. For the base. I mean, if there's any new skills, new PAs out, which I do not know about, probably there will be soon. I mean, consider the fact I don't even play that much anymore. No thanks to work, I was able to run away today, like I said. I just got out of work early. I mean, it's Lunar New Year's. I just say, you know, I am celebrating Lunar New Year, so let me get out of here early today. So, you know, I just got out, you know, to do a video for you guys. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Let me go ahead and check my sales. Haven't been selling much lately, so I'm kind of low on money too. Whatever. How much time do I have left? Okay, we got 5 minutes until TA2. So let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll get back into it when TA2 starts. Okay.